Hi everyone, Corrie here coming into my monthly channel messages for March 2022. This one's going to be for Virgo. Virgo and Pisces were the two that did not get finished last month. Don't know why. Didn't happen. So I'm recording these two first. So this is going to be for March. Remember, this is not an astrological and this does not replace any monthly or any medical or psychological advice that you've been given. This is taken as entertainment only. And we're working through the energy. So I'm reading the energy. And for Virgo, I just got somebody just call you a name. And it feels like this was a very personal message. Like somebody who would have lost a friend or lost somebody, a friend. It's definitely like a friend. Somebody who would have lost someone in the month of March, who was the real jokester energy and just came in and say, don't be a wimp. That's what they just, don't be a wimp. Just go for it. Just do it. Don't be a wimp. And that's exactly what they just said. And it made me laugh because I heard them laugh and they laughed. And so this is, you lost this person. They passed over in March. I feel like it was like stormy or winter season. I don't know. It just feels like it was still wintry. But it just feels like for some of you, whoever that message is for, I feel like you need to say something, do something, speak out or speak up or reach out to the person you love. Whatever that may be, it's like you're not doing what you need to do. And it's just, and that friend is just being that tease and just saying, don't be a wimp. Don't be a wimp. You can do this. Make sure you do this. And so there is that reach out energy that's coming in. And so we have coming in for us the fifth chakra. We have Archangel Gabriel, which is coming in for throat chakra. I'm working with the angels. I really feel the angels when I was working through Pisces as well. So we do have this beautiful being able to find our voice, to be able to, recognize and acknowledge what is our true voice, what is not my true voice. When I'm speaking from shadow, from fear, when fear is speaking for you, when it's speaking over faith, the importance of going into you. So there's a big call for you this month to really go inward, to recognize the temple that's within us, the empire that's within us, that castle, just like the temple within the heavens. It's like the heavens is within you, and that you have the ability to create heaven and hell. And that whole sense of in our mind, when we allow our minds to override. And when we don't speak a truth, or we're just like blah, 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 and just like not really speaking and saying what we need to say, and then regretting the conversation after. Or, just like, I should have said that, I should have reached out. So for you, Virgo, this is a month of not letting shoulda, coulda, wouldas win over the faith in you to be able to be the voice that you need to be, or to be the hero in your own story that you need to be in March, and to be able to make those choices and decisions for yourself, that they're not made around being there, making sure that you make everyone else happy first. They're there to make sure that you acknowledge the people in your life. That's what you do. But that it's time for you to take some sort of leap of faith or some sort of jump in direction or change to move into your way. It's also about you finding your own voice, speaking your voice. It could be about opening up your throat chakra. It could be about getting clear. It could be about being shushing up and being quiet and listening to the angels and the guides that are trying to speak to you, that are trying to talk to you through messages. It could be messages of songs. It could be, the synchronicities of a continual song that you just keep hearing over and over. And just, like, oh my God, everybody, I keep hearing, instead of just being quiet. You don't need to tell everybody, you just need to listen to the song. And this is really, truly a time that's, this March is about you truly coming into you. There's great appreciation. We have the beautiful rose here. And I've been having roses everywhere, all over the place. And I know they're coming with the Divine Mother, Mother Mary, but they're also coming with brachial, which is, comes with the blessings and stands with the prayers, chief of the guardians. And so that energy of that brachial and angelic energy is in your reading too. It's been around me for days. So he's been around me for days, and I feel like he's coming for many reasons to helping bring blessings into fruition, and also seeing yourself as a blessing, or the lessons that you learned as blessings. And so the person that's over here that's leaning over my shoulder, and why I'm leaning like this, keeps saying, I was the blessing. They don't know I was the blessing. I'm like, get off my shoulder. It's definitely a friend. They're pushing in on me. They're like, they're being this clown. I feel like I might even know this friend. Very present here. And so just knowing that, there's great, I feel like for some of you, you're finally being appreciated or being rewarded for some of the things that you've done. There's a great opportunity that's going to be appearing for some of you in March. I feel like a job of a lifetime, and you're being told, don't you turn it down. Don't you reject it because somebody else don't want you to take it, or it's like interfering. It's causing somebody else their own fear stories, afraid of losing you or afraid of change, whatever it may be. Don't reject you any longer. It is time for you to not be all tied up in somebody else's story. There's a sense of freedom coming in. You're no longer being caught in the old energy. So there's some sort of karmatic healing journey that's also happening for Virgo in this coming month. And you're no longer trapped in an old story, not being a prisoner of your old mind. There's door to spirit. Here's the peace. I just feel like there's something new blowing in. There's like this window opening, this door of opportunity. It's open for a very short period of time. Spirit is here to guide you. The guides and the angels are here to guide you all the way back into, or all the way forward into something for you. And if you allow yourself to get caught in some of that old energy, if you let the fears hold you back, you be the wimp. That's what the friend says. If you be the wimp and you don't let this, and you don't do what you need to do, it's like, you're gonna repeat this shit again. Don't let yourself have to be in repeat again. Don't let yourself, I keep going in and out. My I don't know why my camera keeps doing that. And so it's like letting this in, and see, this is our crown opening chakra. I feel this is connecting to spirit, connecting to the guides. Sometimes we got to ask. And so you're not asking, you're trying to do the world all by yourself, trying to make all your choices and decisions by yourself. And you're being told by spirit, ask us, we're here for you. Opening up the crown to be more connected away from human and into the essence of our soul, spirit self, into our higher self, deeper connection to spirit this month, and also love. There's some loving connection. So if it's relationship issues, if it's something you're trying to build or work on, or having the courage to ask somebody something, like asking someone to marry you, or if it's like a relationship that's been feeling like it's crumbling, I feel like it's like you can truly save this relationship. You can bring this together and bring it back together, and just trust the journey. This is Archangel Uriel, and Uriel is holding this beautiful, precious book. I feel like there's a beautiful scroll. There's a lot of things that we think we know that we don't know. And we only know about 5%, maybe 1% compared to what there is to know. And so you don't know it all. You don't know the outcome. So don't assume, don't make assumptions this month of what you think is going to happen, and just start allowing things to unfold for you. When you start allowing spirit, open up your heart, open up your throat. And that could be just be silent and quiet and listen to the whispers of the angels that are speaking to you, speaking to you, messages of love, of making stronger connections and bonds this month, being so divinely connected. And then we have Archangel. You got a lot of archangels here. We're working through a lot. This goes into the will. So we got the crown. Where else did I see? We have Gabrielle in the throat. We have Uriel, which is coming in our crown chakra here, throat here. And then we have Shamiel, and Shamiel is coming in that sense of our solar plexus right here, which is your will, which is where our Christ light, our beautiful golden ray of light, is our connection to the essence of us, the power of knowing, the power of trusting, the power of forward thinking. Really truly starts with the power of strengthening the will to be able to know that you have what it takes to do the things that you need to do, and to not be afraid. And that's what your month really brings forward, is there is a lot of that changes, and it's okay and it's safe to move forward. You don't need, well, safe is going to be, because it's never really that safe. And yeah, and just thinking through that process and allowing that to unfold for you. Oh, there's a lot of energy with you. A lot of energy. Beyonce Moon, Tekla. This is from my deck. And this is truly like not letting past history, not letting old wounds, not letting anything that happened in the past to have such control over you. Sometimes the tongue can be like a weapon, right? Be aware of our tongue, be aware of what we're saying that we don't realize we're hurting. Here's our roses again. And these swords are covered in beautiful roses. They're not there to be weapons. They're there as, reminders, but they're also there as guarded protection as Archangel Michael steps in. And this truly brings about the awareness of some inner child healing or old fears, or just that sense of the inner child within you, or that the children are watching and doing the right things for the right reasons, for love and out of love and to be loved, and to know that that's the journey that you're about to take, and just surrendering in, letting your vulnerable true self be seen, to not to be having to look around to see if you're allowed to be you. Be all of you. Some of you got a lot of things to do this month, including being able to let your artistic creative side out, or also be able to take on a new adventure. Could be an entrepreneurship thing. It could be a relationship. It could be freeing yourself of the past. But whatever it is, it feels like it's an adventure because it's going to take you into the great unknown. And you have the magician and the mirror. So there's magic working on your behalf, and the mirror on the wall, and the reflection, right? And so there's, what is reflecting back at you? What are you reflecting out? And what do you want to be reflecting? What do you want to see? And so the magician says we have everything that we need within us. And there's a lot of things that are working on your behalf so that you can see a truth that you didn't see before, and that you can step into a truth and not be afraid to fully allow yourself to be you. That's your message. I hope it resonates with you somehow this month. And if it's not for you, then it's not for you this month. I'm reading the energy. So you can look up your moon sign, and maybe connect it more to your moon or your ascendant sign this month, because we're here to rise up and into some of the other aspects of ourselves this month. Much love. Bye-bye.